Needs to stop.
Sarasota's Newtown community talking about what they want to discuss at a second meeting with police to end gun violence. And Sarasota County Schools is closer to hiring its own school police chief. And a warning for drivers, watch out for snakes. Your Suncoast News starts right now.
You're watching ABC 7 News at 11.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, 7 shootings, 1 month, and 1 community in Sarasota. Newtown, located in North Sarasota, is tired of the recent gun violence. So are Sarasota police, now hosting a second community meeting on the subject. ABC 7's Erica Jackson spoke with locals about what they want the focus of those talks to be.
The Robert L. Taylor Community Complex, right here at the northern edge of the city limit, is where Sarasota police plan to hold that second meeting to stop the gun violence.
We can make a real difference.
Valerie Bouchand is helping her community one mango at a time, selling fresh produce every weekend at the Newtown Farmers Market. When she's selling, she's not thinking about the rise in shootings in her hometown.
It just needs to stop. The crime needs to stop.
We're going to always love the community, but the violence has to end.
Leslie Harrell is with Newtown's community response team. Sarasota police officers alert the group whenever there is a major crime scene in the area.
We were able to come together as a collaborative to work together to see what we could do as a community together.
The response team will be present at Thursday's Stop the Gun Violence meeting and suggests police discuss drug abuse and education, focusing on minors.
They're going to be the ones that keep and hold us together because our youth, they're our future, not only our future, but they are right now.
Harrell believes public forums help give residents a voice and allow law enforcement officers build relationships with the community. Bouchand also wants the discussion to focus on more than gun violence.
I want police to address the crime, but I also want police to address their own behavior/issues.
She plans to attend Thursday's forum and hopes the Sarasota Police Department's efforts will bring back the peaceful community that she loves.
It's very important that the crime stop.
Sarasota PD says Thursday's forum is an opportunity to continue the conversation from the first meeting and give more community members the chance to attend. Reporting in Newtown, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, thank you very much, Erica. That meeting will take place on Thursday starting at 6:30 p.m. Police Chief Bernadette DePino is focusing on 5 primary areas to stop gun violence: legislative initiatives, mental health, education, community engagement, and prevention. An update now on the ongoing effort to increase school security. The Sarasota County School District confirming with ABC 7 tonight that it has selected 3 finalists for police chief to lead their new internal police department. All 3 candidates have worked in the state before. Each have also been in law enforcement for more than 20 years. Their current positions include a college police chief, a sheriff's office captain, and a school district police department leader. One candidate is even in the running for the position of chief of police for Northport as well. On Monday, all 3 candidates are expected to meet with the district's head of security and superintendent to further discuss school-based policing. An offer is expected to be made by the end of the week. The wife of Allman Brothers Band founding member Dickie Betts is back in jail. Donna Betts was arrested on Thursday after a report stated that she had consumed alcohol, a direct violation of her probation order. This is video from her previous arrests. Betts is on probation as part of a sentencing agreement for an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge from March of 2017. That's when she threatened to shoot more than a dozen high school students that were rowing near her backyard in Osprey. This is the second time she has violated this parole. Betts remains in custody without bond. A hearing has been scheduled for June 22nd. For many, a Saturday night with Sarasota police might mean trouble, but for dozens of Suncoast families, the headquarters for police downtown was the place to be tonight for the department's Blue Plus You movie night. It's a free, family-friendly, educational experience and outdoor movie watching opportunity.
There's a lot of kids here. It's a really good time for the community to come together with the police department.
It's the community to know that they're here. You know, they're here to help or do whatever needs to be done. Wow.
Kids able to experience several aquatic-themed educational booths, including climbing aboard that SPD speedboat, seeing a live pelican, and learning about turtles, all before a showing of the animated kids movie Deep. And a perfect night to have an outdoor movie. You're always rolling the dice during the summer with those movie nights outdoors. Steve Newman is in for Wendy Ross tonight. And Steve, yeah, just perfect weather.
We lucked out for sure. It was a warm day today, and it was a warm evening too, and the sea breeze we had kind of eased up, but still very pleasant. 89 the high at Tampa and 93 at Fort Myers. But look across our viewing area, 90, 91, 92, pretty much from side to side. Punta Gorda was the hot spot for the state with a 95 this afternoon. Had a thunderstorm send some cool air that way late in the afternoon, so it got very comfortable late in the day. And you can see on the satellite sequence that cluster of storms that gave them their local cooling moving up to the northeast, and on radar you can see the scattered showers and thunderstorms now leaving the Kennedy Space Center area into the Atlantic. We could see another round of those kind of storms tomorrow, but overnight the future radar shows it will be dry with winds becoming light and variable or calm overnight. And then late in the afternoon we could start to see more of a sea breeze as we saw this afternoon and some scattered showers moving in, but the sun coast tomorrow will probably stay dry. The whole forecast at a look at the tropics in a few minutes. Adam.
All right, thank you, Steve. A follow-up now to a search and rescue mission that started on Friday but appears to have turned into a death investigation after a woman in South Florida is believed to have been attacked by an alligator. State wildlife officials have located the body of 47-year-old Shizuka Mitsuki in a lake in Davie, Florida. A witness telling authorities he saw the woman walking two dogs on Friday and then noticed those dogs alone barking near the water. One of those dogs even had a fresh injury. The alligator, believed to be responsible for the attack, was captured and killed, and a necropsy of the gator showed evidence that it had indeed attacked Mitsuki. A Home Depot employee in Florida was attacked by a customer's pet, that pet being a monkey, and it happened earlier this week. As WPBF reporter Ari Haight shows us, a part of that attack was captured on camera.
That is exactly what it looks like, a monkey attacking a person inside a Home Depot. It happened on Monday in Okeechobee, and it happened to Marilyn Howard.
She got me here, she got me here, she got me twice on the back, and she launched off of my face.
Marilyn works at that Home Depot. She says she was outside taking a break when the monkey, attached to a leash and wearing a diaper, walked up to her.
And when I looked down, I seen the monkey, and then I was like, whoa. And I went like that, and she reached out to my hand. She was so sweet to start with.
Marilyn walked the monkey to the front of the store, looking for help.
Because I was going to get somebody to go to the service desk and announce your monkey is loose. I never thought I'd say that.
But then the sliding doors opened and the monkey got spooked, jumped onto Marilyn's shoulder and bit her twice on the arm.
And I had my hair up in a bum-bum, so she had a hold of my bum-bum like that. And when she took off, and her one claw got here, and she just launched into the door. And it just right up into aisle 5, you know, but away from the customers and the kids.
And that is when the owners showed up and got the monkey under control. As for Marilyn, her wounds are healing, though one bite is infected. But she says she doesn't blame the monkey for acting like a monkey.
The animal should not be euthanized. It's not the animal's fault. She was innocent.
Well, sticking right with this animal theme, the next time you take a drive down Palmer Boulevard here in Sarasota, you might want to keep your eye out for snakes. Wildlife expert Justin Matthews says he's collected almost a dozen dead snakes on that road recently hit by cars. ABC 7 photojournalist Sammy Chido returned there tonight to find even more snakes, as you can see here. Now, it might seem like a shocking amount, and that's a great close-up from Sammy there, but remember, we saw a similar phenomenon here almost 2 years ago, at which time wildlife experts estimated hundreds of the serpents there. Here's Matthews' advice for drivers.
Don't cause a wreck over it or anything like that. Just go over him. Don't hit him. Just go over him, you know. You give a little curve, you know. A lot of people hate snakes and they curve to hit them. But don't do that. It doesn't make any sense. They want to live as much as we do.
The snakes collected by Matthews were banded water snakes and Florida green snakes, which he says neither of which are venomous. Construction on downtown Venice roadways will not be complete in time for the November holiday parade. Under the original timeline for the project, construction should have been well into its second month, but due to a rebid to get the cost down, it now won't start for about another month, and at least some work is expected to continue through March. That is well past that parade date. The project will replace much of downtown Venice's roads and sidewalks. Well, still to come here on ABC 7, a historic day in horse racing, highlights from the Belmont Stakes. Plus, a Florida commissioner going on the defensive after hundreds of concealed weapons permits had to be revoked.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Did you know that a dirty CPAP system can make you sick? If you knew what could be growing in your mask and hose, it would keep you up at night. Now SoClean.com has released the world's first and only automated hands-free CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. With its patented design, SoClean is fast, effective, and hands-free, killing 99.9% of all CPAP germs. Try SoClean now through this special TV offer free for 30 days. Just call 800-604-0398.
My health has improved. It's simple to use, and I'm not worried about infections.
SoClean works on all CPAP machines and popular masks, destroying CPAP bacteria, viruses, and germs without the daily hassle of washing your system by hand. Just place your mask in, close the lid, and in just minutes, voila! Sanitized and ready to use. Try SoClean risk-free for 30 days. This is a limited time offer. Call now, 800-604-0398. Or visit SoClean.com today.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but one of the teachers was Miss Araceli. She gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll sit there with you until you get it. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
And the Chestnut Colt never looked back. Justify out in front right from the gate.
Will be Justified to set the
leading
pace
9 rivals around the track's sweeping turns. The first Triple Crown winner to face that many challengers in the mile-and-a-half-long Belmont. Justify becoming only the second undefeated horse to sweep the Kentucky Derby, Preakness, and Belmont.
Justify comes roaring home.
Crossing the finish line almost 2 lengths clear of second-place Gronkowski.
Justify is the 13th Triple Crown winner.
We felt really good about this horse, and shipped in here really well. When I saw him train the first day here,
Bob Baffert, only the second trainer to win the Triple Crown twice. It was Baffert's American Pharoah who broke more than a 20-year drought, taking all 3 races in 2015. And Mike Smith, at 52, the oldest jockey to win the Triple Crown.
Extremely excited, very, very blessed, and I can't tell you, this is just amazing.
Smith turning Justify's #1 post, a spot Baffert detested, into an advantage, gunning the big colt into the lead and into the history books.
Now jockey Mike Smith rode Justify to the win in 2 minutes and 28 seconds, but that time is actually a shade slower than American Pharoah in that Triple Crown win. American Pharoah finishing the Belmont Stakes in 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Linda Lopez, ABC News, New York.
Well, back here in Florida, after almost 300 concealed carry permits were revoked in the state, Agriculture Commissioner and state gubernatorial candidate Adam Putnam held a news conference on Saturday in Sun City Center, Florida, where he defended himself against the critics who say he should resign because of that lapse in checks.
Floridians' safety is my highest priority, and we are focused on making sure that the processes, the procedures, and the safeguards are in place, that this cannot happen again.
The commissioner says a department employee failed to make follow-up inquiries into 365 applicants who were flagged for non-criminal reasons during 3 background checks from February 2016 to March 2017. The state revoked 291 permits and fired that employee. Now, 9 days into hurricane season, more and more people here on the Sun Coast are getting prepared. Today, over 100 people coming out to a Hurricane Expo in downtown Sarasota, where they were greeted by over a dozen vendors standing by to answer questions. We spoke with a representative from Horizon Insurance about what they were doing with their presence at that expo.
It's important that policyholders make sure that they have the right coverage with the right carrier at the right price. We're here to answer questions, promote hurricane awareness, and support the community.
Homeowners and renters insurance policies typically do not include flood damage, and you may want to purchase flood insurance sooner rather than later, as it may take some time to kick in. We can't stress it enough, Steve, and you all just had your hurricane special. I'm sure it came up a number of times.
And if there's a named storm, you can't get insurance. So, I mean, get her done now because we have none in the Atlantic Basin. We're going to look at the tropics, but what a great day today was. And if you looked out in the Gulf, you didn't see any clouds at all. But if you looked east, as you can from this Lakewood Ranch Cam, you can see the moisture building up into clouds and thunderstorms during the afternoon, mainly east of I-75. And things cleared out late in the day as those storms in the interior kind of blew off some high clouds, making for an interesting sunset. 80 right now at the airport with a dew point of 71. Look at humidity, 74%. Our high today, 90. Last night's low, 71. You can see that's pretty close to normal on both counts. When I was just leaving Sarasota High School for the summer back in 1967, that was the record high of 64 degrees. Now, we do have a beautiful evening in progress, but it was stormy in parts of the interior of Florida this afternoon. You can see that's because of a corridor of dry air right along the Sun Coast. That's the tan color. That's why it didn't really rain around here, but we did have some hefty storms in the interior part of Florida and also down in the southeastern corner as well. And that cluster that kind of matured around Arcadia late this afternoon is now moving off the Kennedy Space Center, leaving most of the state dry for the night. It's a stormy night in Iowa and parts of Wisconsin and Illinois. That's a severe thunderstorm watch in effect because of those storms, but otherwise not a lot going on except a lot of heat from coast to coast. 108 in Phoenix. It was hot at Dallas, 94, Houston, 95. Now we're going to look at the tropics. We're moving into the second week of the hurricane season, and it remains quiet across the Atlantic Basin. A lot of times we'll have these little waves blow off the coast of Africa and then develop and intensify. That's not happened yet, but it eventually will probably. And looking at the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico, nothing, no suspect areas, but there is something fishy going on with the American GFS model, because for the last week pretty much, it's been trying to spin up a low, a tropical depression or tropical storm in the Gulf of Mexico late next week and the next weekend. And this is the last run, showing by next Saturday it thinks that there's going to be perhaps a tropical storm over the western Gulf of Mexico. A few days ago, had it coming into the Florida Panhandle and then near the coast of Louisiana and then moving west. Well, the latest run shows it moving into Texas, but that's the U.S. model. No other model is predicting that. For instance, this is the European model, which I think is much more accurate. Nothing but a ridge of high pressure in from the Atlantic right over Florida, so it's not predicting anything. So I don't think we're really going to see anything develop in the next week, but when one model says the same thing over and over again day after day, you got to pay attention to it. Here's our futurecast for the rest of tonight and tomorrow and into Monday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly east of us, down in South Florida as well. We stay fair to partly cloudy and seasonably warm across the sun coast. If you want to go to the beach tomorrow or out on the water, it does not get any better than this. Northerly winds in the morning, westerly in the afternoon, seas 2 feet or less. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Beach temperature 87. What a great beach day tomorrow. Here's my forecast for tonight. It'll be fair with temperatures bottoming out in the low 70s with calm winds. And for tomorrow, a mostly sunny day to partly sunny, high 89, westerly winds 5 to 10. Here's that 7-day outlook showing pretty much the same weather Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday, with temperature remaining close to seasonal normal both for the highs and the lows. Then the chance of rain comes up on Friday and Saturday. That's your weather. Adam?
Now, sports.
The Tampa Bay Rays have finally won a game in the month of June. After 8 straight games of coming up short, the Rays putting on the throwback Devil Rays jerseys tonight and started firing on all cylinders. Matt Duffy getting things going with a first-inning RBI double, which you saw right there. Blake Snell getting out of a bases-loaded jam in the second thanks to that great grab by Daniel Robertson. Snell giving up just 1 earned run through 6 innings. Alex Smith adding to the lead in the third with an RBI triple off the top of the wall. It had to be reviewed. They thought it was a home run for a moment. Rays score 5 runs off Felix Hernandez and hold on for the 7-3 win. 2 first-round picks going head-to-head in the Gainesville Super Regional today. Auburn's Casey Mize and Florida's Brady Singer. Singer, as advertised, after giving up an early run, 9 strikeouts through 6 2/3 innings. As for Mize, a rough day in the swamp. A career-high 4 walks and a season-high 6 runs allowed through just 5 innings of work. The top-ranked Gators win Game 1, and they are just 1 more win away from another trip to Omaha. That's it for sports. We'll be right back with more news.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TruStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now, for a free, no-obligation quote, TruStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
My credit score was not that great.
I didn't understand what went into my credit score.
It was overwhelming.
Do you want to attain better credit health but don't know where to start? Credit Sesame can help by providing you a free credit score.
I love the app. It's so easy to use. It's like having your own financial coach.
Credit Sesame broke my credit score down into things that I understood, and it made me think I can do this.
And the awesome thing about Credit Sesame, it's free.
It's 100% free. You don't need to go it alone. Get started today at creditsesame.com.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $15 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand with no surprises and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service 4 times in a row. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 800-457-2317. Go online or visit a Target store today.
Hurricane season is here, and so is the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. This essential resource arms you with vital information you need to protect your family and property when severe weather threatens the Suncoast, including how to create your readiness plan and survival kit, shelter locations, what to do with pets, and important phone numbers. Visit mysuncoast.com and download the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. Brought to you by Batteries Plus, the Florida Lottery, and Sarasota Glass and Mirror. Here's today's job of the day. ABC7 is seeking a part-time media controller to manage various stages of video on-air content playout. General computer skills are an absolute must. Visit mysuncoast.com/job-of-the-day to apply.
In entertainment news, legendary animator John Lasseter is leaving Disney at the end of the year. Lasseter had served as chief creative officer of Pixar and Disney Animation before taking a leave of absence last year. He said he took the break after what he called, quote, missteps that made his colleagues feel, quote, disrespected and uncomfortable. Lasseter was one of the founders of Pixar, the animation studio responsible for such films as Toy Story and Finding Nemo. He's also credited for reviving Disney's animation arm with such films as Frozen, and still probably apologizing to parents for it. Well, this fall, Broadway fans will get a chance to see both Harry Potter the actor and Harry Potter the show. Daniel Radcliffe, who played the boy wizard in J.K. Rowling's movie franchise, will return to Broadway in The Lifespan of a Fact. The show will officially open in October, and it will face off against the Tony-nominated play Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which picks up 19 years from where Rowling's last novel left off and portrays Potter and his friends as grown-ups, which begs the question why he didn't just get cast for that. It's at the same time. Who's in charge of that cast?
Artistic growth. He needs to grow beyond that.
No, he needs to be typecast as the same person over
for the
and
rest
over
of his
again
life.
And ride that wave to a career.
Well, enjoy the great weather for the rest of this weekend and the overnight hours, too. Temperature is going to remain mild in the 70s all night long with fair to partly cloudy skies. And a quick look at the 7-day. Look at this. We don't have any changes for most of this week.
Well, enjoy it. And that's beautiful summer weather.
Yep.
Enjoy that, too. We'll see you again tomorrow.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com.
Imagine a world filled with pillow fights, playgrounds, and the search for the perfect climbing tree. Every kid deserves that world, but 1 in 5 kids in America struggle with hunger. At No Kid Hungry, we're committed to creating a world where every kid eats healthy food every day. We raise funds, we help families, and we lift up communities.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
The ABC7 First Alert weather app just got even better. It's easy to use once you download it. First, tell the app to follow you, so you get alerts pinpointed to exactly where you are. Then customize your settings with all the places you go, from the beach to grandmother's house. Get accurate alerts for everyone you care about. You can even pick which weather alerts and categories you want and what they sound like. More ways to customize and more ways to keep your family safe. Download the ABC7 First Alert Weather app today.